Hi everybody, this is Jamal from Jayz Internet Solutions. Welcome to another episode of Jayz TV. Today we are going to talk about WebPR. Okay, WebPR is a new term, but PR is a very old term. PR is public relations. Okay, we all know what that is, and public relations has always been sort of a key element in a huge company. Okay, they would have a PR team who would handle their communication elements, or they would have they would outsource their PR to a PR agency. And for a small business, PR would be always something that sort of would be put aside because of the cost of it. Okay, a PR agency would charge something like 6,000 rand per month on a minimum 6-month retainer. Okay, so for a small business, generally to be able to afford that would it wouldn't be possible. So PR was really unaffordable for the small business until the web and social media came along, and now we have what is called web PR, basically managing and handling your PR yourself on the web, and it comes at a much reduced cost. Okay, so what is PR? Public relations is an organization's ability to strategically listen to, appreciate, and respond to those persons whose mutually beneficial relationships with the organization are necessary if it is to achieve its missions and values. Okay, so it's talking to the people who have an interest in your company and who affect how your company is seen in the public eye. So it's relations with the media, it's relations with the general public, it's relations with your customers, it's even relations with your competitors and other people in your industry, okay, to some extent. So public relations is extremely broad, and it's an essential element in a business, but due to the cost factor, it was simply discarded for a long time by small business. Okay, but the larger businesses, they knew the value of this, they knew the importance of this, and they spent a lot of money into this aspect of their business. Okay, traditional PR, public relations, has focused on crafted press releases and company image. Okay, so press releases is sort of synonymous with PR, and it was all about the company image. Okay, correcting the company image, right, which is part of what we talked about in the last episode, online reputation management, and then also enhancing the company image, branding elements, and sort of getting the public perception out there which the company wanted to be out there. Okay, traditional PR has provided for controlled release of information and a communication process that relies on journalists and traditional media such as newspapers. Okay, so the traditional PR was controlled for the most part, and it relied on journalists and newspapers. Okay, so for example, when a company had a launch or they had a big event, they would have it at a venue, right? Either the company premises or another outside venue, and they would invite journalists, they would invite the media. Okay, this was the name of the game in PR. Today that has shifted. Today a company like Facebook will have a live event. They will release a new product and talk about the new product, and they will have a live video feed, and people all around the world, bloggers and media people all around the world, would become the press for that event, and people would write articles before the event was even over. Okay, and that's how web PR has sort of shifted and exploded how media and how content gets out to the public. Okay, this modus operandi, this sort of the old method of things, has been enormously impacted by the spread and influence of the internet. Okay, so that's what I just mentioned about how online press conferences are the order of the day now, and how companies are releasing products online as opposed to only offline. Okay, and the spread of that news is much more rapid. Okay. A quote here from Edelman in 2006: PR needs to follow this shift, especially as increasingly consumers are turning to person like me for trusted advice as opposed to mainstream media outlets. Okay, so person like me is in inverted commas, and person like me is your peer group. Okay, what are people that I know, people who are like me, people who think like me, what are they talking about this product? Okay, so there's one example. I watched a video of the owner of Dig and Tim Ferriss, and they spoke about many things in that video. And one of the things they mentioned was a site called Flick, right? FLICK.com. If you go to that site and you add your Twitter username at the end of it, right, you will find out what your friends on Twitter are talking about in terms of movies. Okay, so if you go to that site with your username, although you didn't create it, I didn't create mine and you didn't create yours, but if you go there, it's already created for you with your Twitter username, and it picks up automatically what movies your friends are talking about, and it recommends those movies to you because they are your friends. Okay, so this is extremely powerful. It's one of the innovative uses of the internet and Twitter. And with in the world of PR and web PR, it's important to know what your peer groups are talking about and what the conversations are within different groups on the internet. Okay. WebPR collectively stands for the ways in which you can get your message out online, and it is used to connect with customers and enhance brand awareness, exposure, and search engine optimization efforts using various online channels like directories, release sites, press release sites, industry-related sites, newsrooms, blogs, forums, and social media. Okay, so there's all these platforms online where you can get your message out to, and WebPR is sort of the sum of all of these opportunities that we have now, and this sort of is what makes up WebPR. It's an important aspect of Web 2.0, and it's essential for small businesses, especially because now small businesses have this outlet and can take advantage of PR and PR sort of rules and guidelines which they never could take advantage of before. Okay, so this topic is sort of huge. It's a big topic. We will get into more aspects of it in a later episode and later episodes actually, but as an introduction, in a nutshell, this is what WebPR is about, and I hope that you and your company take advantage of this and use it to your to your best value. And until we meet again, this is Jamal from Jayz Internet Solutions. Crush it.